What's going on, people? Welcome to the match preview show. I'm joined by Lou and Patrick here to discuss the second leg of our UEFA Conference League game against Fredrikstad. Of course, as always, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and most importantly, get involved by leaving down your thoughts in the comment section down below. Lou, let's start off with you because you're actually going to the game. Your first away European game watching Palace. How excited are you? Like, you've been waiting for this moment in terms of like Palace playing European football, as you said, like all out in your supporting a Palace life, and now you're gonna actually witness Palace play away from home in a sold out stadium.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna reply?
Sorry, no, you just glitched out for a second. Yeah, man, I'm just hoping I ain't got no flight delays because I'm getting in. I'm coming in Thursday morning, but yeah, it doesn't really feel real at the moment. But I'm sure when we touch down at Gatwick on Thursday morning, and there's a plane full of Palace fans, it'll be a bit different to the train journeys going all over the country. But to be on a plane traveling to Europe with all the Palace fans, then I think the HF just released how everyone's meeting and like everyone's going together. All 1,700 fans marching together. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of good visuals. I'm going to try and get a vlog as well. But it's going to be hard in the terms of trying to enjoy because, as Pat knows, sometimes when you're doing a vlog, it's quite getting your phone out all the time is not really what I like to do. Yeah. Like, you like to be in the moment, but at the same time, I would like to share with everyone the journey.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting one, Patrick, because going into this one, the time's not over, which a lot of people wanted in the first leg. And also, we're going to be playing on an AstroTurf pitch, which is going to be interesting as well. Do you think the pitch could be an issue in terms of our playing style? Or?
I mean, who knows? It will get some getting used to. I noticed like other teams from England have gone to those kind of pitches, not played well on them. But you're right, the tide's not over. We have to go all out, which is a real shame, and it's gonna be difficult. So I'm hoping that we get a result clearly, but it's not going to be an easy tie. There's a lot of things that go into trying to beat someone or just get a result away to get you through. And again, other English teams have gone away and not done well on those kind of pitches. So unless we practice on it, I'm going to guess it's similar to the one that we have in the dome at the training ground. So they could practice on that or train on that. Sure, they'll get on it at some point tomorrow before the match, so they'll get a feel for it. But it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a very difficult tie, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that it was a difficult tie in the first leg, Lou, when, we were both at the game together. I was like, damn, like, what's going on in terms of creativity? What do you think needs to change from the first leg to the second leg? Because I don't know how much more changes Glasner could potentially do. I mean, actually Kamada will be coming back for this game. But we struggled. Like, we had shots, but as the game went on, we still hit the post, a couple times as well. But I feel like we struggled to create good chances in front of goal. And it was more like Mateta, very good deflected header that got us over the line.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough game with them putting every single person behind the ball. I think Pat mentioned it as well, as in the sense that I think Eze pulling out was a big factor. It kind of just messed up the whole vibe of what was going on and ruined plans a bit. And yeah, it was tough, but luckily we got the 1-0 win. And hopefully we can get the job done without straining ourselves too much, because we got Villa on Sunday as well.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to go strong though. That's the
oh thing. Yeah. Definitely, strongest 11 for me.
And we've kind of seen a little bit of glimpses against Forest as the game goes on with the Thursday and Sunday game, where the players will get fatigued, and if you can't rotate them properly, then it's going to catch up to them, Patrick. But in this one, what needs to change from the first game comparison to the second that you might have noticed? Because for me, it was a lack of creative play or issue. I would have started Devaney, maybe Kamada or SA. But for you?
Being they were up 1-0, they had to come at us. I think the game would be a little different. At some point, maybe not from the minute one, but at some point they're going to have to start attacking us. They can't set up a low block the entire match. If they do, they're not going to be able to score. They can't score, they can't attack. So unlike you, I would start Deveni because I think SA is not quite there as far as defensively astute, and we're going to have to be defensive. You can't concede a goal. Kamada's got off the injury. I would not take a chance at him starting. Both can come on later in the match. I got no problem with that. Maybe half time, 60, 75 minutes in. But for me, you got to set up defensively sound and look to catch them on the counter because again, they can't play the same way. So there will be gaps for someone like Sada getting over the back, wide players like Munoz or Mitchell to get crossed into Mateta. It's going to be difficult. But again, I would be very shocked if he did start defending because of the fact, again, that we need to be defensively sound in the beginning. Even if it gets 45, it's fine. But it'll be a different kind of game. There's no way you can play 10 behind the ball, ready to start at home, especially with the crowd behind them, and expect to get a goal. They're going to look for maybe a set piece goal too. So for me, set up defensively as best you can and hope to get your goal. Or even again, a 0-0 gets us through. So.
Is there a lot of pressure on Deveni, Lou, in terms of what happened against Forest and also Fredrikstad? It seems like a lot of people are writing him off after like 2 games.
I wouldn't say I'm writing him off, but I'm in the camp of, and it's fine. Everyone can have their opinion. I just think he's got a place in the squad, for a small role, but I don't think he should be starting games for us. It should be like 4th, 5th sub at best. But yeah, there is a little bit of pressure on him, but there shouldn't be because he's playing out of his position. He's not there to create. He's there to fill in a void while we look for Eze replacement. So yeah, I just hope that he can keep his confidence and but I would like to see Kamada take his place if Kamada's fit enough. I don't know how much he's trained. But if it's not Kamada, for me, it's got to be Esse.
Do you think Deveni's playing in the wrong position though? Could that be a factor when you're talking about how 4th, 5th choice?
I don't think he's the right position. I don't think he's good enough to receive the ball in the center of the park.
I think in the deeper role potentially, Patrick. I think that's where he'll benefit from. I think when there's tight spaces and he's receiving the ball, as Lou said, the center of the park, and not even that, like in final third, I don't really have. He's not that.
I saw him in the final third, and it's losing the ball there is bad enough. You can't lose it in the center of the park.
So, just to clarify, I have no problem with Kamada starting. I have a problem with the injuries coming off and taking that risk.
Mm-hmm.
He goes off after 50 minutes. You have to make a sub early, and you can't do that
on a 3G pitch, on an artificial pitch.
Exactly.
Well.
Just to be clear, I have no problem with Deveni. I would rather someone else start. Maybe we'll get someone in at some point later on in the season. But right now, for this match, I think it has to be Deveni starting. Again, if he starts Esse, great. Hopefully, he's learned some defensive stuff since he got yanked again. He got subbed on and subbed off against Liverpool. That's a bad look, and that just shows you a manager in a game that meant nothing was very frustrated at how he taking in the information he needs to take in. So, Deveni for me in the middle of the park is fine. He played much better there. The Wolves game is a good example at Sellers Park. Played some great balls playing central midfield going forward. So to me, he's fine. But again, he's not a left-sided 10. So just to be clarified on that. But right now, with the players that we have at our disposal, with Kamada coming for injury and Esse not defensively sound. Again, if we're up 3-4 goals, 100% I would start Esse. Because of the nature of the game, I'm really afraid of starting someone who might be exposed defensively and have them get a goal. And all of a sudden now we're pushing for a goal. And playing Esse to me is better off if we're looking to be on the front foot as opposed to me. We're probably going to be not as much, but a bit more on the back because they're at home. They need the goal, etc. So, but again, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I thought Esse looked decent when he came on. I don't know about you two. That's a bit more hopeful as well because I was a bit shocked about Edouard coming on against Fredrikstad and Esse's on the bench, and then I was looking forward to the next game against Forest, and finally he did come on, Lou. But it also seems like he has glimpses of like great moments, but it also seems like he's still learning on the go. You can see why Plaza doesn't play him as much even against Forest.
Quickly, even if Kamada was, let's say Kamada wasn't ready to start and you didn't really want Esse to start, I'll be real, I'd rather Edouard start over Deveni in that 10 role.
I thought that too, but that would be
especially if you're trying to sell him. he should be that he's better than that level. So
well, he should be. He should be. He came on against Fredrikstad last game. And
yeah, I thought,
I
I know he was on for a couple of minutes against Forest. I thought he looked not he looked good, but he looked like he was willing to work for the team. And he's probably in a really bad place in his career where he didn't play for a whole season. He won't play here. He has to show something.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And let's just say he plays and he scored or scored a brace. All of a sudden, it looks like, oh, there's a player that we can sell. So for me, it'll go. If Kamada's any risk, it goes to probably maybe Edouard for his experience over Esse.
The only thing is that you could tell at the end of that match, Mateta was blowing, and I'd love to have Edouard for the last 15 at least, maybe 25 of that match to come on as a forward, as opposed to him already being on the pitch, because Mateta has been working his rear end off every match. He's definitely got to be tired. Again, we're talking about playing Sunday, Thursday for the 2 weeks in a row. He needs that break, and we have no other option. Maybe Saar, but again, even Saar's not getting a break. So for me, Edouard as a sub for 25 minutes or 20 minutes will be perfect. But again, I get what Lou's saying. Edouard as a left-sided 10 is a decent shout under the circumstances. And again, he's at the point where he has to either make or break for him. He's got to come good because
there's no other games he can play.
Exactly. So yeah.
Well, yeah, this is the last one, right? Before the window shuts. What about Villa?
Well, Villa, but he ain't going to play against Villa.
Yeah. Well, he might be coming off the bench. It really depends. Yeah, actually, the Villa game is on the 31st, right? When does the window end?
On the Monday. So he'd have one more chance if we played him.
Is it on the 1st or the 31st?
It's on the Monday.
The match is on the 31st, and the transfer window finishes like 11 o'clock Monday.
The next day.
All right, on Monday. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, he's got 2 more opportunities, but I'll be honest. The risk about putting him on against Fredrikstad is if he plays bad against them, then that's going to even lower stocks even further down. So it works both ways. We're saying he should be at that level, performing well, but it's hard to say if he will. If
it means getting him out, if it means getting him out and raising funds for someone like a Hwang or something, then that's. But this is just us assuming and throwing out.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how much of a change that will actually do. In terms of the defense, I thought we handled them well for the majority of last game. I know they had like 1 or 2 chances, but we saw it. In my opinion, I think when it comes down to Lerma, he's a very good defender off the ball, but on the ball, he has his struggles, and that's the reason why like you put him on in certain games where he can be physical and he can benefit from maybe defending the lead, etc. Because when teams are sitting back, I don't think he's got the passing range in his locker. Saying that, I don't think Richards is a great passer either. But do you make that change in defense, Patrick, considering the fact that Richards came and he barely had any preseason, or do you rest him like he rested him in the last game on Thursday night?
No, you don't rest anyone. It's going to be, for me, Gay, Lacroix, Richards, Mitchell, and Munoz. You have to stay the best starting 5 on the back, and then if you want to put Lerma in the match, put midfield with either Hughes or Wharton, preferably Wharton, because he'll make him look good. But no, you can't put him in the back. You need him as a, God forbid, there's an injury to one of the back 3. He can go there, but I wouldn't start him back there. I think for this match, have your best defense, your top goalkeeper, and the only way you make changes again would be the left 10 or one of the midfield positions, center midfield, because again, we can't lose this game. We can draw it, we can't lose it. So we get a draw, we're good, but we can't lose this game. So to me, go strong. And if you lose, again, I don't care about Villa. You get Fredrikstad. That's all I'm looking 1 match at a time. So for me, go strong Thursday and then worry about Sunday.
Interesting that you mentioned Mitchell there back in defense, who Sosa started the previous game. I thought Sosa suits this game more than Mitchell, Lou, in terms of what he can do going forward.
I'd probably play him just to. I don't know.
If there's going to be space in behind as well, actually, you can look at it both ways. Mitchell's better defense. Well, on paper, we haven't seen enough of Sosa. I don't think.
Not on paper. He's not on paper.
I don't think Sosa's much better than him. I don't think Sosa's better than him attacking wise.
You don't think Sosa's better than Mitchell attacking wise?
What evidence have I seen?
I mean, his deliveries into the box.
Did he get an assist?
Yeah,
no. But his deliveries by the eye test is not just about assist. The deliveries into the box look better.
They didn't.
You
They
lot
didn't
don't
really.
think so
They
better
didn't.
than Mitchell going forward. Let us know in the chat what you lot think. But I'm surprised about Lou. And
By the way,
Pat.
I don't care what they say in the chat either. The comments.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, okay,
If people think Sosa looks better, to me, I don't. Sosa's not quick enough. To play wing backs. Your wing backs have to be energetic, up and down. I think Mitchell, that's part of the attacking thing. You can't just say, "Oh, his crossing's better." I didn't really see.
Yeah, but Mitchell's not a threat in the final third. He literally isn't. Like,
I think he is.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not. I mean, the Brighton assist. You can't say that. It's not fair to say that he's not a threat. I mean, again, I think delivering the ball, Sosa's better. Delivering it looks better. But again, the output levels aren't there.
Yeah, he's got good set pieces.
Take free kicks, corner kicks, exactly. So, but I don't think he plays better than.
I don't think he's a better attack. I haven't seen. There's no evidence of him being more of a better attacking threat. For me,
I think he is.
But you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I have seen it in the limited games that he's played. We're looking at his deliveries compared to.
You've seen him play how many games?
Probably like 3 or 4.
How? It's only he's played one competitive game, Fredrikstad and against Liverpool.
Pre-season as well. Do you not play 3 times in pre-season?
I'm talking about pre-season.
But football. Hold up. Hold up. Let me just clarify this. Does your crosses change based on pre-season? Like, what do you mean pre-season?
Yes, intensity of the other team. Intensity of both teams. Intensity of both teams.
Yeah, but he's got. But technically, he looks better in the final third area than Mitchell. That's not going to change. That's his still game of football. Like his delivery just
he doesn't.
That's fine. No, you can have your opinion, but you said something about Chilwell last year, and it proved that he wasn't better than Mitchell. But I know what you're saying. He's a good option to have, and I'd like to see him play more.
Great backup.
But he really is. But I don't know if this is the game. If he plays, I have no problem. It's a little more attacking. I got to see him play better defensively because I haven't been impressed with him defensively yet. He does deliver a ball well. To say he's better than Mitchell, I can't agree with that because I haven't seen it yet. I got to see more games than
in the final third. I think he looks better. It's hard to say.
Well, I would just saying cross him because he's physically and pace wise he's slow.
Yeah. Well,
so if you want to play ball, Mitchell's more likely to get in behind and to the byline.
Get in behind and do what? That's my point.
You're disrespecting Mitchell, man.
I'm not. He's not a wing back. He's a very good defensive player, but he's not a wing back. Mitchell's never a threat going forward. He never was.
He's transitioning. He can play wing back. Yeah,
he can, but he's not a wing back.
Well, he's been playing.
That's like saying Lerma can play centre back, but he's not a centre back.
I think he kind of is now.
Lerma.
Yeah, Lerma's better at centre back than he is at centre mid.
Yeah, to be fair, he is, but he's still not a centre back.
Wait. How does that logic work? How can you be better at one position, but that's not your position?
But that's not his position, though. It's not his position. He's a centre mid. You trust Oliver Glasner, right?
If I'm a centre midfielder, but I'm better at right back, I'm a right
Oliver
back.
Glasner, go listen to what he said against Fredrikstad post game, and he literally said it himself. He said that Lerma's playing in defence and he's a midfielder. So if you don't want to believe me, you love Glasner that's what he said, not me. That's what he said. But in terms of this game, Patrick, and actually our chances, do you think we will manage to get the job done even with a couple of changes? We can't, even if we were to sign anyone before the game, we can't include them in this game because the deadline's passed anyways.
I'm happy that Kamada will be back because it gives you an extra body and one that you can actually utilize. So that's going to be good. I am a little worried about it's only one goal, and if they get a set piece goal early in the match, it's 1-1. All of a sudden, the pressure's there with being 1-1, the crowd, etc. But I think we can get through the tie, but it's not going to be easy because the first leg wasn't easy. Again, a lot of our players don't have experience in Europe, because there's a handful that have Lacroix, Sosa, Benitez, who else? Saw. But there's not a lot of experience in that squad. So hopefully we'll get through it. And I trust the manager to do the right thing, both picking the team and tactically. But it's going to be nervy because being a Palace fan, that's what I'm expecting, obviously. And it's Europe. Europe stuff, man. Europe's going to be difficult. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be doing a watch along, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be at 5 p.m. It's the earlier kickoff, so some people may just be finishing work. Hopefully, everyone gets to watch the game. But yeah, I'm confident, but I'm also like, I don't want to get complacent and say, yeah, we're going to 100% like beat them and go through. We should. It'll be a disgrace if we don't, but we should. Should we move on to score predictions? Unless we want to talk about Fredrikstad. Any players in Fredrikstad that impressed? I think the defenders were good. They handled Mateta pretty well.
Everyone was a defender.
Yeah, literally, but everyone defended. There's no one in Fredrikstad that I want to actually discuss. But any other talking points before we wrap it up to score predictions?
Jeremy Mina.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, we'll talk about it on Palace News. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it on Palace News. We can make France leave it on loan as well.
Yeah, guys, watch out for Patrick on Palace News later.
Yeah, him covering the latest news regarding France and Jeremy, whoever you're going to get. Pina colada.
I'm going to US Open today, so you're not going to catch me in no time. I'm going to US Open tennis today all day, so you can miss me with that.
Yeah, it's the same here. Yeah. I'm going to the UK Open one. Yeah, I'm going to go to that one. So I think it's only Lou that's left. Lou and T can do the Palace News tonight. Because
so before we get to predictions, just from the last match, where am I? Hold on. Last match predictions. So
I just know Lou got 0 points. I just know that as a fact because he said we're going to lose. So yeah,
he did indeed say that. So
yeah. Well,
I had me and D had 0-0. We got a point. Louis had 1-0 for us. Got 0 points. AJ nailed it 1-1. Shout out to AJ. Got 3 points. Nick had 2-1 Palace, no points. T, shout out to T, 1-1 draw, 3 points. Stan had a 2-2 draw, 1 point, and Xavier had a 0-0 draw, 1 point. Current standings: AJ ahead with 7, second T by himself with 4. D, Stan, and myself tied for third with 3 points. Then Xavier, Louis have 2, and bottom of the table, as per Nick, with 1 point.
Hey, Lou boy can go head to head with me. We're born on it. He's fighting Nick down at the table. He's fighting to stay up. He's not even in the same league as us. Yeah, it's fine. Because you say a lot of words.
Early days.
The way he talks about players, he thinks it's a tactical. So it's interesting when he gets the predictions wrong because he knows everything apart from how the game will go. Yeah. But anyways, I backed the boys as always. In the last
you didn't back them. You said 0-0.
You think he was in first place? Huh? Exactly. You think you'd be in first place where he's talking? That's interesting.
I just let when he's waffling. I just let him go. I just let him go, man.
Hey, Patrick, just tell him because I won't speak to him. You can deliver the message. If you're below us on the table, I can't hear you. I don't speak that language all the way down there. But anyways, let's move on to this score prediction then. Fredrikstad away.
I'm going last.
I'll go first.
Maybe. I don't even finish my sentence. But Fredrikstad away from home. I mean, if you want to go last, you can go last. So we'll give because you're pretty low down the table, so it makes sense.
I need all the advantage I can get.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to give my one, Patrick, yet.
No, you got to go first.
I'll let you.
No.
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first. Yeah.
I think we're going to win 2-1. I think Fredrikstad will definitely score, but I think we'll be able to get the result 2-1, go through 3-1 aggregate. So 2-1 Palace, I'm going.
Lou?
You don't want to go ahead?
Come on. I'll go ahead. I thought you might change your mind. But you can't copy my scoreline because I'm worried that you're going to try and be like me and copy the score. That's why you're waiting for me to go last. But anyways, I'm going to go.
Okay, how about we say it on 3 so then no one can say that
yeah, that's actually smart. All right, cool. Hold on.
Patrick, you say 1.
I like it. I can primary school. I love it.
Patrick, after go like 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah.
Hold up. Before you start, let me actually confirm my score. All right, cool. I got it. Yeah, go on.
1, 2, 3, go.
2-0. Huh? What did
you say? You saw him copy me.
No, what did he say? What did he say?
You both went 2-0.
You said 2-0 as well. Oh, okay, cool. That's fine. Oh, wow. That means he can't go above me, regardless.
Why do you think? Yeah. Patrick, you saw that, didn't he? He waited.
I went before you.
You both, but to be fair, you both hesitated, which is a bit weird. But anyway,
but who went first?
I couldn't really tell. We got to go back and watch it again.
Okay, put in the comment section who said it first.
You
Put
know
it
when
in
they
the
check
comment
that
section.
offsides. We'll check by frames. We'll see. We'll see. You said it first.
People are right in the chat when they say you guys are like twins. You guys are really like twins. You really are. It's interesting.
No, he's my little brother.
Nah, he's my little bro, Pat.
No, you're my.
You can see he didn't want to go last. He wants to go last just so he can get my score prediction. It's fine. Just say that.
When I just changed and said let's go at the same
for,
time.
For a guy who supposedly knows a lot of ball knowledge, I mean, geez, always
ball knowledge and predictions are two different things.
Yeah, I know. You're clearly not good at predictions. I don't know about ball knowledge either, but yeah.
That's fine, man.
Yeah.
You want to get another word in?
No, it's fine.
I read in the comment how people think that we're trying to be like Talk Sport.
Yeah, Talk Sport, yeah. Why? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I don't even like be like Talk Sport.
It was one person, to be fair. I'm not really sure what that even means. Most people don't make that comment.
I mean, we must be like Talk Sport every other day then, because this is what we are normally in our chats as well. So yeah, it is what it is.
Remember he said Sosa's better than Mitchell.
Yeah, that receipt that's gonna get clipped. Be careful, that's getting clipped. But we'll see.
I'm not shy. I was the one that I said it.
Wait. Should we do some bonus points for goal scorers?
Nah. You're just gonna say it like down there. That's fine.
There's
no bonus points for goal scorers.
I know.
Eventually, Sosa. I won't be shocked if at some point Sosa ends up. Why is this guy laughing? I'm gonna wrap it up anyways. If you have enjoyed this, drop a like, subscribe, let us know your score prediction in the comment section down below. I'm pretty sure you can't do as bad as Lou, so it'll be interesting to see who actually has the worst ball knowledge going around.
Worst predictions.
Yeah, it is predictions, yeah. But you make predictions based on your knowledge, which is quite low if you keep getting it wrong every other week. Because when's the last time? Well, I'm not going to say that because that's.
I got the Chelsea result right though.
Yeah. Drop a like, subscribe, thoughts in the comment section down below. We'll be back for reaction and watch alongs for Fredrikstad and Villa. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And until next time, up the Palace.
Up the